Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we had a little bit of an issue with YouTube, I guess, again today. You never know what's going to happen with YouTube and how they seem to want to restrict everybody's rights to freedom of speech online. That's right, I'm getting on my soapbox. All they want to do is cut everybody out. If you want freedom of speech, go to Rumble. They're probably going to kick me off for that too. But we're live on Facebook today against the Oklahoma City Blazers. Rockets are ready to go. Blazers are on the ice. Mormon and net, Wagner and Benoit, starting out on defense. I'm up in the nest today. Hopefully this looks a lot better than having those two posts in between every shot that was taken. There's the face-off. Rockets lose the face-off. Kicks back to Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City kicks it back. Benoit picks up the puck, sends it back down the boards. Rockets center. Benoit shot from the point. Oklahoma City covers. Everybody changes lines. Akins, McLaughlin, Gross, Gardy, Follis in for the Rockets. Rockets shot on net. Goalie makes a stop and then covers. Rockets lose the face-off. Oklahoma City cycling the puck. Gross intercepts it. Rockets lose the zone. Follis stepping back. Follis. Gross in the corner with the puck. Oklahoma City takes over. Kicks it out of their zone. Good check against the boards. Gross with the puck. Heading back the other way. Skating hard. Sends it deep into the zone. Rockets get a line change. OKC line change a little bit as well. Oh, intercepted. Shot. Oh my. That was really close. It looked like it might have crossed the line, but the ref says it did not. So yeah, we're on Facebook. Can't get YouTube to work. Salmon's in on defense now. Rockets, I guess they win the face-off. Got somebody up at center. Can't quite connect on that center pass. Back to the point. Salmons passes back down low to the winger. Pass centered, but Rockets can't get control. They try to center again. Oklahoma City intercepts the pass. Salmons with the puck. Penalty called. Not sure what it was. I didn't catch it. Looks like the penalty's on OKC. Going into the box. Benoit Wags back on defense. Jansen. Parrish. On, can't quite see who else is there on the other winger there on offense. Benoit picks it up. Rockets have a shot in front of the net, but just missed. Center pass again. Rockets doing a good job of getting it to the center. Benoit holds his own, sends it back deep. Jansen. Benoit with the puck, passes up to Jansen. Jansen mishandles it just a little bit, goes to Wags. Wags enters past the blue line. Looking to center. Nobody there. Benoit sends it back deep into the zone. OKC picks it up. Up to the point. Shot. Oh, Most gets through, but doesn't quite. Benoit with a nice strong shot tonight. The Rockets with another shot in front of the net. It goes wide right. The center shot again. And the Rockets can't seem to get that to fall inside the net. Parrish coming up again. Parrish centers. Goalie and Jansen interact there. Centered again. Oklahoma City picks it off. Benoit keeps it in the zone. OKC gets control, but Wags is back there circling around. That's a save by Mormon. And then he covers. Gonna bring the face-off back inside the Rockets zone.
5 seconds, 5 seconds.
About 7:45 left in the first period, 0-0. 6 shots on net by the Rockets, I believe, and 1 on net for the OKC Blazers. Our power play is over.
Hey, we need one more.
Rockets, ooh, I guess they win the face-off. They end up with the puck anyway. Passes up to Gross. Gross. Shot on net. Gross back again, shot on net. Goalie covers. Face off. NKC zone. Aiken's taking the face off. Gardner follows on defense. Back to Gardner. Gardner sends it back to back to the center for some reason. OKC gets control of the puck. Exits the zone. Defense on him. They got somebody open. Can't get the pass off to him though. Gross back with the puck. Heading back the other way. Tries to flip it up. Enters into the Blazers zone. Gross keeps it on the wall. Center pass. Gross can't quite handle it. Shot on net, deflected off the left side of the goal, or I mean off the goalie. Rockets again getting shots on net, have folks inside the goal the whole time, contain the blue line. Gross steps up. Rockets lose the blue line, heads all the back way the other side, and Blazers get called for an icing. The Rockets, I'd say win the faceoff actually, but OKC makes a pass. They got 2-on-1, or 1-on-2 actually, but the Rockets kick it out of the zone. Heads back the other way into the Blazers zone. They have it behind the net. Try to pass it up. Mormon with the save. Pass across over. Lose an edge. Wags gets a stick on it. OKC point, sends it deep. Back into the Rockets. Center pass. Somebody 2-on-1. 1-on-2 actually. Blazers get there quick. Pass it up. Rockets intercept. Rockets with the shot. Deflected off the goalie. Blazers back with the puck. They send it back the other way for an icing. We've got 4:53 left in the first period. Rockets are hanging here with 10 shots on net compared to 2 for the OKC team. Back to the point. He shoots in deep. It's off the goalie again. Another shot on net. Follows, steps up, gets his body into it a little bit. Keeps the puck in the zone. The Rockets have somebody in front of the net. They try to center. It gets deflected by the OKC team. Rockets to the defense. Parrish across the center, picks up the pass and gets the goal. What a nice shot. The Rockets got to keep up the intensity. They're playing well. 4:24 left in the first period. And the Rockets get their first goal. The Rockets lose the face-off. Wags Salmons on defense. Shot on net. Mormon blocks it. Salmons kicks it out. OKC holds his own. Salmons with the puck. Kicks it over to Parrish. Parrish passes it up to Jansen. Jansen with the shot. Bounces off the goalie to the left. Centered again. Rockets trying to get it in there. OKC tries to take the puck out, gets intercepted by the Rockets. Puck down. Back to the point. Oh! Pass to Salmons, but they not sure why they tried to do that. OKC takes an errant shot to the left of the goal. Rockets send it across the center. Touch up, no icing. Rockets in control of the puck. They center. Benoit with the puck behind the net. Rockets making a line change. McLaughlin steps in for the defender who was down low. Sends it towards the net. Rockets behind the net. Pass out to the winger. Makes a move, gets a shot. Oh, they can't quite get it in. Benoit keeps it in the zone and flips it back to the other side of the ice. Rockets are cycling the puck really well right now. Wags with another shot, deflected off the goalie. Rockets with the net, with the goal, or I mean with the puck behind the net. OKC takes over, tries to take it out. Pass over to Gross. OKC loses a stick. Shot deflected off the net, off the goalie. Rockets are just peppering him. They need to actually pass it to somebody in front of the net. Almost. Gross almost picks up some garbage there. Back to the point. Wags again. Sends it in. Front of the net. Rockets can't quite connect to that. OKC tries to get it out of the zone. Benoit goes deep. Oh, kept in there. That would have been bad. Offsides. Rockets are offsides on that one. Boys just got to keep playing tough. Gardner follows in on defense. Hellwig at center. Rockets win the face-off. Send it deep into the zone. Rockets again trying to center. OKC picks it off and then sends it into the other side of the ice for an icing. No icing call. Rockets behind the net, try to send it to the winger. Up to the point, point shoots, wide left. The Rockets get the puck, shoot it up to the winger who sends it inside. It's back to the defense on the OKC side. The Rockets pick it up again. Center pass, Rockets intercept it, get back with the puck, pass up out of the zone. Hellwig keeps it on side. Oh, really? Felt like he kept that on sides, but maybe not. Everybody goes for a line change. 11.3 seconds left in the first period. Shots on goal, 14-3, Rockets versus OKC, and the Rockets are leading 1-0. Face-off won by the Rockets. And that'll end the first period. Rockets feeling pretty confident after that first period. OKC's getting on their team. Rockets feeling confident. 1, 2, 3, Rockets! OKC feeling like they're not doing a good job right now, not playing like they normally do. Never seen this team, so don't know how they play. OKC trying to get themselves riled up for this period. 13-minute periods. Again, 14 shots on net compared to the Rockets. I mean, to the OKC 3 shots on net. Rockets are leading 1-0. They just got to keep pressing on that puck. Rockets win the face-off. Back to Salmons. Salmons flips it up to Jansen. Jansen passes over to Parrish. Parrish loses the puck. Parrish with the puck. Tries to center. Whiffs a little bit. Back out to the point. Salmons keeps it in the zone barely. OKC comes back with the puck. Salmon steps up. Tries to send it back in towards the net. OKC on a rush. Deflected by Mormon. OKC still in control of the puck, then controlled by the Rockets. Rockets trying to send it out of the zone. Pass up. Deflected or intercepted by OKC. Rockets though back with the puck again. Goalie tips it over to the left. Rockets make a pass. Rockets center. Back to the D. Back to Parrish. Parrish shoots. Had somebody in front but couldn't connect. The Rockets holding the zone. OKC with the puck. The Rockets need to get back on side. Oh, they can't quite get on sides. That was super close. It's going to give us a face-off right outside the Rockets zone. Benoit Wags on defense. McLaughlin. Aikens taking the face-off with Gross on the right wing. The Rockets lose the zone. OKC with the 2-on-1. Rockets catch it up quick though. Get a stick on it. Oh man. Bad, weird deflection. OKC scores. OKC with a score with 11:04 in the second period. Brings the score tied 1-1. Rockets wondering what happened there. A couple bad bounces, but still the goal counts all the same either way. Wags passes over. Benoit to McLaughlin. McLaughlin passes up to Aikens. Aikens just barely misses it. Oh, shot on net really quick. Deflected by the goalie. OKC tries to send it out. Rockets offsides. 10:42 left in the second period. The Rockets have a lot of intensity tonight. It's going to be tough to keep this up for 3 periods, I feel. We'll see how it goes, though. I know they can do it if they put their mind to it. That's probably a song. Flawless chasing the puck, icing on OKC. It's going to send the puck all the way down to the other side of the ice into the OKC zone. See if the Rockets want to face off here, get a shot on net. The Rockets won the face-off. Battling for the puck just a little bit, send it into the corner. Center pass. Rockets can't connect with it though. Backhand shot from the point. Checked. Hellwig gets checked just a little bit. Battle in the corner for the puck. OKC comes out with it. They come out, pass to their winger. Rockets lose the zone. Puck's going all the way to their side. Icing again on OKC. It's going to send the puck all the way back down to the other side of the ice. .952 left in the second period. The Rockets win the face-off. Back to the point, then back to Parrish. Parrish shoots wide left. Parrish sends it over behind the net. Center pass by the Rockets, but they can't connect to anybody. Follis tries to shoot it, gets deflected in front. Follis with a shot again. Glove save by the goalie, covered. Face-off back inside OKC zone.
Go, Alex.
OKC loses the zone. Rockets pressing, but lose that battle. Puck passed over to Harbinger. Harbinger passes up to Jansen. Jansen takes it in, center passes, but it gets intercepted by OKC. And then back to the Rockets. Parrish trying to get something off, but gets trapped up, or gets held up just a little bit. OKC heading back the other way, got a 1-on-2. Darren tries to put a little check on the big guy. The Rockets come back away with it again, are heading back the other way. Rockets pass, shot, wide left. Aikens with the puck. Downs trying to keep it in. Salmon's rushing back, making sure the defense is in position. Icing called. That's going to send everybody for a line change. Face-off goes back deep into OKC's zone. Got Aikens taking the face-off wag. Benoit on defense. Gross steps up, takes the puck after the face-off win and circles around the back of the net. He's looking to center it. Just keeps skating. Can't find anybody to pass to. Aikens back with the puck. That wasn't Aikens. Now Aikens has the puck. OKC, Rockets at OKC keep battling back and forth. Aikens with the puck, goes over to Gross. Aikens in front of the net, left side, tries to get a shot off, it's deflected by the goalie. Wags, rushes down, clears the zone. Rockets heading back the other way. Aikens is going strong. He's got a 1-on-1. Oh! Tries to 5-hole the goalie, but can't quite get it done. OKC goalie's doing great tonight. He's got 18 shots on net compared to 4 for the Rockets. Or I mean for OKC really. So he's blocking 17 shots so far this game. The Rockets win the face-off. Follis sends it deep. The Rockets looking to center pass. Lose control of the puck. Centered by OKC, but can't quite connect. Try to center again. Goes behind the net. OKC centers again. Mormon, he tries to go through the 5-hole on Mormon. Mormon shuts that down. But that gives them 5 shots on net. 7:08 left in the second period. Score is tied 1-1. Face-off, more or less, I guess, lost by the Rockets. They really won it, but then lost it. OKC keeps it deep in the corner. Back to the point. Rockets defend, or deflect in front of the net. Rockets trying to send it out of the zone. But they hold, but OKC holds it, now they lose it. OKC sends it across the ice to the other point. Point enters the ice. Hellwig circles around. Battle in the corner for the puck. OKC comes out with it. They got somebody right in front of the net. Shot again. Deflected by Mormon. Looks like he covers that one. 6:18 left in the second period. Score's tied 1-1. Jansen, Parrish, Owens, Salmons, in on this shift. They send it back the other way. OKC takes control of the puck, sends it back in the zone. From the point, deflected in front. Rockets battling. We got a 2-on-1. They pass the center, and he gets the goal. Parrish with the goal. Nice work, Parrish. I think we had a Salmons. .541 in the second period, and the Rockets go up 2-1. If they keep getting those shots on net, Rockets win the face-off to Gross. Gross flips it off the boards. Akins tries to get to it, can't quite get there. Hey, but then he takes it away. It's a one-on-one, then Akins loses the puck. Circles around. They barely keep in the zone. OKC takes control of the puck though. And then offsides on OKC. With 5:13 left in the second period. Face off right outside the zone. Rockets win it. Back to Benoit. Benoit passes it up to Gross. Gross flicks it over to Akins. Akins gets checked just a little bit, sends it behind the net. Benoit keeps it in the zone, pinches up, gets checked pretty good. OKC behind the net with control. They're trying to find somebody to pass it to. Benoit, it's a one-on-one. The Rockets shut that down. I sense that OKC is getting a little frustrated here. The Rockets send it deep into OKC's zone. I just got a feeling they're getting a little chippy. I feel like everybody's getting a little bit upset here. Benoit sends it. Oh, shot by OKC. OKC loses the zone. Rockets in control with the puck. Sent back again. I think we got offsides again. Offsides on that play, I believe. With 4:03 left in the second period. It's going to send the face-off right outside the Rockets zone here. Rockets have been doing fairly well on the face-off. They lose that one though. OKC takes it into the zone. Gardner behind the net. To OKC's point. He sends it towards the center. The Rockets just trying to get it out from the front of their net. OKC back in control. OKC again in the middle of the ice, looking to take a shot. Can't quite make it happen. It gets deflected in front. Rockets with a shot on net. Gardy steps up, sends it back deep behind the net. Follows, tries to step up, but loses the blue line. Got a one-on-one. Gardner, makes a play. Great job, Gardner. If he didn't make that play, he was more than likely going to score on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Right in front of the net. Great save by Moorman, but he couldn't save that one. It was just going to be impossible for him to get back. The defense wasn't there. Nobody was guarding that guy. You can't put that one on Mormon for sure. 2:52 left. 2:52 left in the second period. We're now tied up. 2-2. Face off. The Rockets lose the face off. Salmon's with the puck. Salmon's trying to figure out where to send it. Sends it up the boards. Parrish takes it. He's got a 1-on-2. Sends it over to Harbaugh. Probably messed that name up, sorry. Rockets lose the zone. OKC with a shot, goes wide right. They're in front of the net again. Mormon scoops it up for a cut and covers it with 2:17 left in the second period. Rockets have 20 shots on net compared to 9 for OKC. Scores tied, 2:17, close game. Who knows where this one's going to end up, ladies and gentlemen. But I hope this stream is nice. OKC wins the face-off. Salmons deflects it with a skate, ends up in the Rockets' hands, passed up to Gross. Gross skating in, a 2-on-1. 1-on-2, I guess. Gross with the puck behind the net. Aikens in front. Back to Salmons. Salmons sends it towards the net. Back to Aikens. Aikens trying to put it on net again. Centers it to Gross. Gross can't get a shot. Another center to Aikens. Aikens shot. Wide right. The Rockets with Gross lose the zone. Offsides on OKC. No, it'd be offsides on us, I guess. Just gonna bring the puck drop. Face off right outside the Rockets zone. 1:30 left in the second period. Benoit sends it deep into the zone. Rockets enter. Rockets with the puck. Nobody in front though. They're looking to pass. Can't find anybody to pass to, so sends it around the horn. Rockets get over there as quick as they can. OKC comes out with the puck. Benoit sends it over to the other point. Wags shoots it, and it goes in! Nice shot by Wags! That's what you gotta do, boys. You keep putting those shots on net, you're gonna get goals. 21 shots on net compared to 9. 58 seconds left in the second period. 2-3, Rockets in the lead. Rockets lose the face-off. Point to point. The Rockets try to keep it in the zone and intercept it. They do so, but the OKC ends up with the puck. Send it over to the other side of the ice. The Rockets back with control. Oh, no. Here we go. With 40.7 seconds left, OKC comes back and scores off a one-on-one. That's a tough play right there. OKC's putting themselves in position to get these one-on-ones a lot more often than the Rockets are. Rockets have more shots on net, but that's not helping them when they can't get those one-on-ones like OKC's getting. The Rockets win. I'll call that lose the face-off. OKC back in control, looking to pass it over the right. Winger. Aikens. Oh, they got another shot here. Bouncy puck in front of the net. Mormon deflects. The point, shoots it back. Covered by Mormon. Great job. 18.4 seconds left in the period. OKC loses the face-off. Rockets have it behind their net. Oh, passed up to OKC. He keeps it in the zone. Oh, yeah, that was in. Bad call by the refs on that one. I mean, if I watched it in slow-mo, maybe it came across and had some white space, but otherwise it looked like a good play. The Rockets win the face-off, and that ends the period. 21 shots on net to 11 shots on net for OKC. Scores tied up 3-3. Rockets are just going to need to come out and skate hard, make good passes, keep those shots on goal up. OKC has half as many shots, but their opportunities have been way better. Rockets have to come out and have to keep control of the puck. They have to keep pressing. They have to skate hard. All the things you always hear. This OKC team skates good, so they got to cape up on top of them. Salmons, Wags, Gross, Akins on the ice. OKC wins the puck drop. Wags with it behind the net. Sends it up to OKC for whatever reason. OKC, Gross sends it out. Akins flips it off the boards, is shooting up, has a 2-on-1. Oh, makes a pass but can't quite connect. Gross sends it back to the center. Akins fighting deep, trying to get it back in the center of the ice, or the center of the net. OKC back to Gross. Gross cycles around. He's skating hard. Sends it. Oh, goodness. My goodness, they should have had that goal. That was wide open. Oh, and they call a penalty there. That's interesting. The ref down low didn't call it at all, who was right next to it, but the ref up high called it. I guess they're calling a roughing. Can't see who they're sending to the box. It was the guy that made the penalty. It's going to give OKC a power play, I think. OKC with a power play. Minute 30. 3-3. 12:08 left in the game. Oh, 2 Rockets in the penalty box. Not sure what happened there, ladies and gentlemen. We got 2 Rockets in the penalty box. They got a 2-minute penalty, so it's a 2 and 10 for somebody. Rockets battling in the corner. OKC at the point, shoots it towards the net. Covered by Mormon. Glove save cover. Got McLaughlin and Akins in the box. The Rockets win the face-off. Somewhat win the face-off. Lose control of the puck though, then gain control. Trying to get it out of the zone, they do so. The Rockets try to pass the center. Battle in the boards for the puck. OKC comes out with it. They skate across, pass out to their zone. Oh, Rockets get back control of the puck. Pass over to Hellwig. Oh, Hellwig slams into the boards. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure that was a penalty, but they called it. I know Hellwig hit the boards kind of hard, but he just was pushed out and then slid into the board. So not sure that was too much of a penalty, but hey, we'll take it. You know what? It's. Oh, they give him a 2 and 10? Wow. I'm going to agree with OKC on this one. I'm not sure that was a 2 and 10, but. Refs and OKC's coaching sorting this out right now. They'll give him a 2 and 10 to number 52. All right, so I guess that's the call. Never want to see your guy go into the board, but that didn't look like a 2 and 10 penalty to me. Rockets win the face-off. Send it towards the net. Deflected out in front. OKC takes control of the puck. Starts to skate out. Icing on the play. It's going to send the puck all the way down the other side of the ice. 10:47 left in the third period. Score's tied up 3-3. 22 shots on net for the Rockets, 11 on shot for OKC. 39 seconds left in the Rockets power play. 5 minute 47 left in the, or not power play, in the penalty. Gardner keeps it in, doesn't get it very deep though. Shot on net, deflected and then covered by the goalie. The Rockets win the faceoff. Gardner sends it deep, bounces off the goalie. Back over to Harbinger. I think I'm butchering his name, I'm sorry. Centered. Gardy comes up with the puck. Sends it back into the zone. OKC picks it up. Parrish kicks it in. Oh, Most trying to get a fancy shot there. Gardner sends it into the zone. OKC intercepts it, sends it back out, follows over on the boards, sends it over to Gardner. Back to Rocket, back to Parrish. Parrish sends it in deep behind the net. Let's go, Rockets! You got to hustle. The Rockets are slowing down here. 9:43 left in the game. Everybody's slowing down, actually. The Rockets in front of the net again. OKC kicks it out.
Get in there, Cruz, come on!
The Rockets try to center. OKC picks it off. Gets held up. OKC sends it around the boards. Gardner steps up and tries to pinch. Sends it back deep again. OKC with the puck. The Rockets recover it, back in their zone. Skating towards the net, they got somebody in front. Off the post. Rockets centered again. The Rockets trying to get a bunch of shots on net, doing good, but they're not quite connecting. Grossen on the line change. Goes in strong, goes after the puck. He's hungry. He circles around, he's looking for a center pass, centers it over to Gardner. or back to the point. Shot from the point again. Bounced off the goalie. OKC with control of the puck, sends it up to Gardner. Gross, though, gets in front of it. Gross is playing like an animal. Gross with a shot. Goalie glove save cover. 7:54 left in the third period. Scores tied up 3-3. Rockets are still doubling up the shots on goal, 24-11. OKC with control of the puck, sends it out. Glove save, Mormon. Salmons and Wags on defense. Gross on the wing. The Rockets kick it out from in front of the net. Send it across to Gross. Gross going in strong. Gross trying to send it deep. OKC. Gross with a nice little check into the boards. A hip check there by the Rockets. The Rockets send it back deep into the corner. Salmons with the net, with the puck behind the net, looking to center. Back to the point. Salmon's getting back now. Salmon's with the puck. Passes up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin passes over to Gross. Gross can't quite keep a hold of it. Intercepted by Wags. Oh, back to OKC. Back to Wags. Wags can't quite keep it. Back up. Pass to Kai, then to Hellwig. Hellwig trying to get in there. Can't quite get in front of the pass there. Center pass, OKC passes actually. Follis, Benoit on defense. OKC deflected. Benoit gets hit pretty hard into the boards. He's okay though. They lose the zone. Hellwig up to Kai. I might call that a trip, I don't know. Rockets trying to get the puck back to the point. Follis sends it back into the deep corner. Now Oklahoma City, gets deflected. OKC sends it back into their zone. Their coach is getting worked up. Back to Parrish. Parrish enters the zone, sends a shot high, ends up in the net. It's going to give us a face-off in the OKC zone. 4:58 left in the third period. Scores tied 3-3. 24-13 shots on net. Salmons, Gardner, Parrish, Jansen. Harberger, all in on this shift. The Rockets back into the zone. OKC passes it over. Back to the Rocket. Gardner passes up to Jansen, I think. Puck ends up behind the net. Salmons pinches. OKC is trying to get it out of their zone. Rockets hold. Oh, now it's out of the zone. Salmon's playing safe back here. OKC just taking it easy. Salmon's intercepts. Deep! Salmon sends it deep. OKC gets the puck. 3:48 left in the game. Score's tied. Shot on net. Goalie doesn't cover. Sends it back to his team. Gardner loses the zone. Just barely. Should have been offsides. Not called. Parrish with the puck. Steps up. Great save by the goalie. OKC's goalie has made several saves. Gross with the puck. Gross skates around. Great shoot. Gross shoots. Back to Parrish. Parrish behind the net. OKC with the puck. High stick. They defer the high stick. OKC shoots. Salmons with a check. Over, across. No icing. Rockets hold the blue line. 2:46 left in the game. Shot, glove save, OKC. 3-3, 2:42 left in the game. The Rockets lose the face-off. OKC with the puck. Passes up, lose the zone. That's going to be an icing all the way to the other side of the ice. Icing called. It's going to bring it all the way back down the other side. 2:35 left in the third period. .235 left. Aikens on the faceoff. Benoit, Wags on defense. Gross on one wing. Oh, Rockets lose the zone and then deliberately send it back in, so that's going to be offsides all the way back on the other side of the ice if the referees see it that way. Guess they don't. So it's just right outside the zone. McLaughlin with the face-off loses up to OKC. OKC heading back the other way. Wags looking for it. They shoot. Mormon has the glove save and then holds on to it. So we'll have a face-off inside the Rockets zone with 2:14 left in the third period. The Rockets win the face-off, but then lose the battle. OKC circling back around, trying to enter the blue line or past the blue line. Salmons with a check. Aikens circling around. That's not Aikens. They pass it over to OKC for whatever reason, who then puts a shot on net. Ooh, barely misses. And McLaughlin's off to the races. He sends it over. 1:29 left. Salmons pinches up, tries to keep it in the zone, does so. Hellwig sends it in deep. They got to chase it, boys. Hellwig over on the side. And another shot on net. Guerin with the check. Salmons with the check. Sends it back. Okay, we get a shot. Minute 6 left in the third period. Great game tonight. One of the latest games we played, by the way. Rockets looking at center pass. They got the puck behind the net. Then OKC takes control. OKC tries to set it up or send it out. .46 seconds left in the game. OKC loses the zone. They regather, send it across the ice. OKC tries to enter the zone. That wasn't an offsides. Just let them play. 30 seconds left. 3-3. .30 seconds left in the game. The Rockets, I guess, win the face-off. Really, they lost it, then they won it. Then they got possession of the puck, sent it deep into the zone. The Rockets trying to get it in front, trying to get a net, trying to get a goal. Oh, nice save by OKC's goalie. They send it up. Benoit keeps it in the zone. Great work. And that's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Really great game, actually. Both teams played really well. Rockets had a lot of shots on net. They doubled the shots up on net on them. But OKC had a lot of opportunities to score. Both teams played really well. And it's going to look like it's going to come down. Both teams were undefeated coming into this game, so it's going to come down to goal differential probably and some other, whatever else the tournament deems as important. So it'll be us tomorrow, yeah. It might be us playing OKC again tomorrow. So thanks everybody for joining. We'll see you tomorrow. We got 2 games. We got a 10U game and a 14U game. So I'm not sure what time they're going to fall. I'll try to record both of them. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, it's like 1 versus 2 in the same bracket. They don't cross over, which is interesting.
I thought